everyone. Welcome back to another Viscera vid. I just want to go over some things real quick. First off, I am not an envoy. I am not paid by the company for my opinion. I am not paid for these videos. These videos are free for everybody to watch and free for me to post, and I do not get an income from it. So, there's no positives for this for me to have to make a video. I'm not getting anything of it other than sharing information with the community. If you have young ears and you do not appreciate cursing, I would turn away now. Just turn away now. If you have kids in the room, go into the bathroom, turn on the fan to listen to this video if you want to listen. Just forewarning. So today they decided to put up a blog talking about the new Trepidation raid. Trepidation. It's interesting, the wordage that they used. First off, they start off with the Serpent's influence. So possibly are we going to be getting a Serpent squad? That'd be kind of cool if they did that. Anyways, that's like the only cool thing about this whole fucking thing that they've done. I'm just going to say real quick, a lot of people's accounts are going to look like this. This is what they're going to look like. It's an unfortunate state of events that people are not going to want to even look at kits or try to level up or have fun with tunes like that. Maybe Bullseye. Tunes like this at the bottom of their rosters, they will never get touched unless they get reworked. Ever. For any reason. Yeah, I have Angel down there because, fuck Exalted X-Men. I don't do Crucible. So yeah, they're going to sit at the bottom of your roster. They're not going to do shit. It's just going to be a waste of resources to be able to get orbs for these characters that we have. Because they're changing, again, the way the game is. And let me get into that. This is what it is. Trepidation Raid. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. New raid replacing both Spotlight and Annihilation. Okay? Alright, interesting. Interests me. Maybe I'll get to play with more of my tunes in a thing that, will maybe have different kinds of nodes that I can try out stuff and double tap things. Here's some things you need to know. Replaces both of them. Yeah, no shit. You just said that above. Accessible and challenging. Accessible. Great. So we get to play it. Awesome. That's what it should be. Challenging. I don't really want so much of that. We already have towers and fucking war and all this other shit that you try to put down our throats. We don't need this to be challenging as well. This is just a resource farm is all it should be. Rewards gear, including Gear 21. Yoo! Because we're going to get a Nihilist win like a year and a half from now. Big whoop-de-doo. 11 difficulty options. Great, so you added one. Awesome, good job. Increasing trait and ISO. No shit, that's how they all have been. Calls the newest raid teams. Here we go. Including the upcoming Amazing Avengers. Here we go. So you're going to release a raid, and they say it here later on the 29th, for a team that isn't even accessible for free-to-play. So if you are not a spender and you are in a top alliance and they say we want everybody to be doing this difficulty 11 bullshit on this new alliance, this new raid, then you're fucked because you can't spend to get there. So remember that whole a while back where they said they want you to be able to play with your friends and that your friend should be a new player and be able to be in your alliance and you guys be able to do fine together? No, lies. Fucking lies. Lies again. They go back on their fucking word over and over again. So here, pick the path that fits your roster. 11 escalating difficulty levels. Again, we went into that already. Way to repeat yourself. Starting difficulty 2. The characters must have ISO requirements. Cool. So if you're under level 55, which they've sped up to a point that you can get there within a couple weeks, and you get bottlenecked like shit because you're trying to upgrade only these certain teams. So ISO unlocks. You don't have ISO 2.5. So this difficulty 2, difficulty 3, difficulty 4, we're still good. Getting to difficulty 7 is going to be a bitch because this blue ISO, level 5, or even difficulty 6. So you're going to be at difficulty 5 because any these newer players, this level 5 blue ISO is a bitch to get. And then you're talking about, the level 3 purple. They did that 3 different fucking times. So I don't know what the difference is going to be. It's probably going to be gear, right? Gear 19, gear 20, gear 21. We're going to make it so all the whales get to do their own fucking shit. So anyways, they did that. But then this is the part that pisses me off. So if you're going to do above difficulty 3, right? So we're saying above 3, green ISO level 3, right? To 1.3 ISO. Starting at difficulty 3, you have to have these 5 fucking teams. You don't get to use any other thing on your roster. Nothing. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Do you get to touch? So 25 tunes. So they went from letting us have agency within our accounts and within our rosters to be able to do things, giving us characters that actually had kits that were used universal, like the old America Chavez, Emma, Ares, thing like that, stuff to have fun with, to every fucking team is a cookie cutter team, and now they make it so you can only use these 5 teams for these fucking raids. So these newer players that you're bringing up, they're like, hey, you can choose between these 2 teams. Like Alpha Flight, they give to you for free, right? They give you them for free to be able to use. So they're like, oh, great. So I can actually work on something else. Nope, not anymore. No, fuck you. Haha. Come the 29th, you're not going to be able to do shit if you don't have these specific 5 teams. It's like, I understand if, like, I spend on this game and, you know, I'm pissed about stuff like this, but fuck, I play this game for free and I still, it's insane, dude, that they do this shit. It just really is. And I understand that it's to keep the lights on. They want the newer teams, so it's going to bring them in revenue to be able to get. I get all that bullshit about how to make money in a game. I understand that, and somebody's got to play that artist, you know, $100,000 a year to do the shitty art, or somebody's got to do, you know, pay the devs to be able to fuck up wars so that we can't get into it, or, you know, all these things. I get all that thing. The lights have to come on. I understand that, even though they're working from home, they don't actually go into an office. I understand those things, but to making it so you have 5 teams and there's no agency within your roster at all. There's no Night Stalkers here. There's no Vigilante here. There's no nothing here. There's no, you know, I understand Orcus maybe being leveled out because, you know, they've been gone for a while or have been around for a while, but good fucking Lord. Like, there's no Alpha Flight here for people to use that have it. Like, I get it. I'm one of those players that is like, nah, there's no reason to update this team. No reason to upgrade the team because, you know, I have all these. So I'm going to use my resources somewhere else where I actually get some fun out of it. No having fun. Every single player has to have the same exact fucking account from now on. That's what they want. Everybody needs to have the same account, same characters unlocked. Here going forward, we're going to make towers so they're only specific with these tunes. We're only going to give you 30 tunes to be able to get through 6 levels, and you got to figure out how to mix them up to get there. We're only giving you 5 teams to get through 10 raid nodes, and you got to figure out how to get through there. Like, why? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then them fucking over war at the last second here, like, I get that. They're trying to turn on things and, you know, behind the scene, and they're all a bunch of fucking quacks sitting back there who don't understand, and they're just pushing buttons on a machine. I get that, okay? And it fucks up so we can't have our second war. I totally understand that. That makes sense. You know, fuck us if we haven't done our, you know, Shadow Conclave thing for a command center yet. You should have got to it the first war. Sucks to be you. I get those types of things. Those actually make sense, and those are screw-ups that happen. And they've been happening for the last 7 years. But remember BTS? Remember BKT? Remember Defenders in Arena? Like, remember those times playing back then? Or we actually, I said BTS the first time. That's big time Spider-Man. Totally. BKT is what I meant to say. BKT, best Kree team, right? It was just Minerva on a team, fun. Thanos, energy, cool, right? We got to do shit that we wanted to do. You can make up a team to go with it as long as it had a couple tunes that did some energy fluctuation, you were fine. You had a good team that had, like, you know, 3 good core people. You could add America Chavez there to give him speed on defense and then add somebody to taunt on it to be able to, you know, pre-taunt tank. Cool. That was fine. It was fun to play around with stuff and see what mixtures made things cool. Then Heroes for Hire came around. That sucked, right? So we had this little bit. Now we get to do the thing where we're mixing teams up to try to get stuff again, right? We're like, okay, well, Maybe we can have absolute A-Force with these different players to be able to do these different things. Like, okay, that's kind of cool. All this stuff. Then fucking retcon comes in. It's a pattern, right? It's a pattern. Like, Infestation was that team for a little while too. They're in the middle. Like, they do these things that are just fucking stupid every once in a while, and this is one of them. They won't back out of it, of course. They're gonna keep going forward with it. This is what they're gonna do, and I love the game. I do, but I want to be able to play with the fucking roster that I've built. Not have to. These 5 teams are all you can use. Now we're gonna give you. So what's the reason to build for this war? They have this war thing coming out, which is gonna suck. I love war. War is my favorite part of the game, and now they're gonna fuck up war by having it so that you can get war tech to buy, so you can have 2 waves on defense. Bro, we're already getting 21 defensive wins with the Nihilus. Like, why do you need to put a second wave of bullshit behind that to make it so it's even more difficult, or give them buffs? Like, you know what they did back in the day with Marvel Avengers Alliance for Facebook? When an OP character came out, you know what they did with that OP character? Guess what? You can't have another fucking tune on the team with that character. Doom stands alone. But no, they add it to this team and they don't know how kits work together, so when they put a tune on the team, it's fucking unstoppable. 21 defensive wins later, I've seen upwards of 30 by some people. 30 defensive wins for one team? Like, remember when Mephisto did that back in the day and they went, oh, we got to fix that shit? You know why that was? That was because 1,000 people had Mephisto. That was because the people that spent were the ones that were getting fucked by that. Now, the people that spent, because there's fewer of them, they all have this fucking dude, so they don't care. They don't gripe about it. It doesn't matter. They know how to beat it. They beat it with the tune that they're trying to get beat by. So half are on, half are off. And they fucking cheated to get it. They didn't spend half the money that everybody else did. So now these rewards are going to be whatever. They're going to be whatever, right? They're going to be the same bullshit. But it opens on the 29th. We don't even have the last tune of that team out yet, in a way that the majority of the population, I'm not talking about the 1%ers, okay? I'm acknowledging you. I'm not talking about you guys, right? You guys got it. I understand. It doesn't affect you at all. And I get that. And you're the ones paying the bills. Thank you for paying for my bus money for me to get across town. I appreciate that. But when I get to the fucking destination, I want it to be a good time. I don't want to come in and have to be like, oh, you can't use half of that shit. Nope, you got to leave all that behind. This is all you can take with you, right? Check your fucking luggage and throw the rest in the trash. Like, you can't take that shit with you. We want everybody's account to look like this. We want it to be bare. We want it to be barely unlocked, if unlocked at all, right? Because that's gold. It's going to cost you gold to unlock these things if you have them all. Don't even unlock them. Just leave them down there. There's no reason to unlock them. Just leave them. Just leave them. No point. Even if you can, don't pay that 500k gold or whatever, because you're going to need it to upgrade this other team. So anyways, that's my little rant. Freedom is dead. It's now whatever they want us to do, we do. Very controlled. You have some liberty, I guess, being able to do stuff on war defense now and offense with these new boosts with war. That's going to be kind of cool to figure out. Those are the kinds of things I enjoy. But this kind of bullshit here where you limit us to 5 teams to be able to use in a whole game mode that we're doing every day. Every day. 300 and however many fucking characters we have now. And 25 characters is all we're going to use every day. Think about that for a second. Less than 10% of your roster is all you need to use on a daily basis. Why do we care about the rest? Like, honestly, let's cash all in the stuff that we're not going to use. Give us a button to reset those fucking dudes so we can get all the golden resources back. And we can put it into these shit teams that you want us to unlock that come out. That do absolutely nothing except for do a raid, right? Hellfire Club sucks in fucking war. Insidious 6, decent on both sides. Mortal Weapons sucks in fucking war. Champions, trash in fucking war. Amazing Avengers. Haven't seen yet because I can't unlock them yet, and it's less than a week before this thing goes out. Yeah. Anyways, I'm Viz. Tell it like it is. Until next time. Hopefully there's peace. Bye.